Ryan, I know that you and I are the anime kings. You and I alone.
Chroniclers.
Yeah.
Yeah. We endure it, if you will.
Here's the thing, though. I don't think that you and I have it in us by ourselves to take care on Square again this year.
Are you saying we're a little soft?
No. I'm not
we
saying
gotta take
that.
the soft out, is what you're saying.
Yeah, not since like
Enix.
2000. Yeah,
we gotta be reborn like a phoenix.
Yes. I'm so glad we both went there. We need help though. We've gotten beaten down too much by too many bad Kingdom Hearts games and a couple of good ones. I think we need some help. Do you know anybody who can help us with peak anime?
I mean, there is one guy I've heard of. I've heard his name whispered.
And his name is John Cena. No, his name is Chris Miller!
It can't be John Cena because you can't see him, but you can't see us either.
Yes.
Listen, guys. I'm living my final fantasy by being here today.
Oh,
man.
There it is! Spicy hot memes.
That's pretty much the 7th worst time I've heard that joke.
Oh, nice. Fucking... Yep.
Bad memes. Let's go.
Yep.
We're here. Oh, you know what? We got preamble. We got a little preamble.
Yeah, very little.
This is the Square conference.
Yep.
We know a little bit. I know a little bit of spoilers about this, or
I know
going
nothing.
Excellent.
So of the games we know will show up, they did announce the Final Fantasy VII remake would be here, and they did announce a good chunk of footage. I don't know how long dedicated, but they did say that it'd be, they hyped it in advance. The Avengers game that was supposed to be coming out of Crystal Dynamics, that we know very little about. That's pretty much all I know about in advance.
Listen, boys. Just cause we know what.
Did you Google to find games that were gonna be at? Fuck you. All right.
Yeah.
No, Just Cause is a Square Enix game.
I know.
And to be fair, they just released a Just Cause like last year. I don't
Yeah,
imagine. Also, I'm pretty sure wasn't it announced that studio was doing something else at another conference earlier, Kyle?
I'm not sure, actually.
Maybe I'm mistaken. Oh no, maybe I think they helped out on Rage 2.
That might have been it.
Unless I'm mistaken and it's the other Avalanche, because there's 2 Avalanche studios.
Yeah.
Or there used to be. Maybe there isn't.
Here's what
I think they worked on Mad Max as well.
No,
I don't know.
I legit want no spoilers, so I haven't looked at
Oh,
it.
no, yeah. There's one thing in particular that I'm really looking forward for Kyle to find out, because,
Here's everything that I remember from yesterday, because we covered a lot. I remember Keanu, and I remember that I have a flawless Andrew WK impression.
Keanu was the highlight in terms of the non-cringe moments, because he was just
he
great.
was, he was breathtaking.
Also, the Ghostwire Tokyo.
Oh, yeah. That looks
the
good.
Ghostwire Tokyo presenter, she was absolutely adorable.
Oh, my gosh, she was so great.
I didn't realize this either, but again, because we always forget his name, but the Japanese developer who came out to present Ghostwire Tokyo, that is Resident Evil 4 creative director who went on to work on Evil Within and such, yeah. God Hand as well, I believe. It was another one of his.
I mean, there you fucking go. I'm sold. You got a God Hand. And we got to get into the conference. So without further ado, let's get into
Square.
it.
Yes.
1, 2. Excellent.
Perfect.
Oh, I should probably close the chat replay that I don't give a fuck about. All right,
Early
guys.
woos.
Early woos.
We're in.
Yeah, not as many woos as fucking Bethesda, though. Holy shit, was that crowd way too into it. Oh, okay. New
Not as
game
many woos
continued
as a bored MMA crowd.
Yeah. Okay, are they kicking off with Final Fantasy? I guess that makes sense.
Yeah,
right?
that would make sense.
Yeah, they want to get people hyped.
I mean, it's a remake, to be fair. I mean, I'll still check this out, even though,
Yeah, totally.
I've still never played a Final Fantasy game in my life.
So, I mean, Chris, we should just make Chris play 10-2 and just kick him off right.
Oh, man. Right? You mean wrong?
No, dude, Brian, you've never played it. You can't tell that game is bad. You just take my word for it. Maybe Chris would be all about it. J-Pop Yuna.
I mean, I'll be definitely played.
Yeah. Also, this looks great. I have never played 7.
Visually.
Yeah.
7 did not look like this visually,
Of course,
I would say.
it was a PS1 game. It was polygonal
the cinematics were good, though. And this is like a cinematic. But I know that they've revamped the gameplay. That's kind of what I'm excited to...
Yeah. I never played 7.
Also, this is some really 1990s Batman fucking music.
Oh, yeah.
Is it just me noticing that? I don't know.
Yeah, I had to
Tim
turn
Burton
down a little
era?
bit. Yeah, no, it sounds good.
I like it, yes, but...
They just called it remake in the title.
Yeah, yeah, of course. I mean, this was they already released a trailer for this months ago, about a month ago, I think ago.
Producer, Final Fantasy VII
Very little gameplay footage. If I had to speculate, I would say there is action and turn-based involved.
Probably.
Maybe.
I'm guessing that they keep turn-based combat because they, well, you want to update things. Turn-based combat is. Okay. I was like, does that sound like shit? But yeah.
The little they showed in the trailer beforehand, Kyle, before the conference, showed some action combat.
Okay.
Like 15.
The familiar characters
Okay.
we love have returned while becoming more beautiful and captivating than ever before.
今まで応援し続けてくださっているファンの皆さん、長年のサポートありがとうございます。大変お待たせいたしました。新たなる冒険へと共に踏み出すことを非常に楽しみにしております。
To our longtime fans, we thank you for your support and patience over these years, and we look forward to embarking on this journey together.
FF7 をリメイクするにあたって、ファイナルファンタジー7の世界観やキャラクターたちをより深く今回は描いております。
I'm also kind of curious how much changes they make narratively, if they decide to do any differences there.
Yeah. I would say probably not.
It's tough, right? Because with remake, they get the freedom if they wanted to do something better that they could have done or couldn't have done due to tech or whatever have you, right?
I wonder how much of this is the original team though, because it's years
True.
ago, right?
True.
I'd expect something like that out of a full team.
Than ever before. The game design was optimized for this title as well, and we anticipate 2 Blu-ray discs worth of gameplay content.
Oh shit.
Okay. 2 discs.
This one was like one of those like 4 CDs back in the day, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Expands on the story of Midgar and is such an elaborate retelling that it has become a solid standalone game in its own right.
Yeah, so yeah, okay. Welcome to the Game of Thrones version, where every character gets its own 3-4 hour chapter that they didn't have before, maybe.
We are about to unveil today, and through all that we have,
That's honestly, that's a smart way to do
will
that.
not disappoint your expectations.
Yeah. By the way,
Let's woo with the
obligatory. This is a reaction where we talk over the press conference. So if that's not for you, you're not going to enjoy this.
I guess we never covered that in the preamble. We were too hype.
We were too hype, man.
To newcomers who never played the original, we present to you a completely new Final Fantasy and a perfect starting point to explore the world of Final Fantasy VII.
Good, because I did not play the original.
Please welcome Neil Pabon, Senior Manager, Product Marketing, Square Enix.
Okay.
I'm never going to
Ideal.
pronounce it Enix. It's Enix. It will always be Enix. That music sounds dope, though.
Yeah, that's an original
So,
Final Fantasy VII
Neil
song.
is here to introduce you and walk you through gameplay.
Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted.
All right, everyone. Let's
Hey. Well, that was a weird cut.
I don't think it was a cut. I think that they brought the wrong lights down.
Oh man, anime people. Here we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay,
King-
this
I
looks like
think
it's an
I-
engine.
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
All in real time.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in real time. Okay.
Damage, but they barely scratch the surface of Cloud's true potential. Succeeding on the battlefield requires much more than just hacking and slashing. Cloud needs
Yeah,
to be
Kyle.
technical. He needs ATB. 2 ATB bars are displayed in the lower right. These fill up slowly over time, but fill much faster as Cloud lands standard attacks.
Okay.
Once an ATB bar is full, you can enter tactical mode, where time slows to a crawl and you have the opportunity to choose actions.
I am all about
Okay.
this.
I've
Yeah.
had the pleasure of seeing quite a bit of the game, but tactical mode never gets old for me. I could just sit here all day long and watch this.
Yeah, just the spinning is just anime as
Yeah.
fuck, dude. Like it. Ah.
I like that.
Yeah.
So like Kingdom Hearts until your ultimate turns into a turn-based
I
mode.
think the audience would like
Yeah.
to see more.
You
Isn't
can
that
definitely,
right,
as you played more of those other side offshoot games, Kyle, you can definitely tell they're always about weirdly experimenting with their command menu shit.
You can
Yeah.
choose to perform various abilities, such as Cloud's Braver attack. Using
Nice.
an item in battle will deplete an ATB charge, and if Cloud has the right
Okay,
materia
so
equipped and enough
You basically can
Hang
only
on,
do those when you have
materia.
charges.
ATB charges to cast spells.
Okay.
Of
Yeah.
course, this being a remake, we're sure to see some familiar faces.
Barrett. Fucking machine gun arm.
Gun arm.
Yep.
Barret is able to target enemies at a distance. Barret's standard attacks generate ATB charges.
Oh, you can
similar
play
to Cloud,
play as
whereas
Barret.
It makes sense, right? Because you don't. With this setup, you're only playing as one character at a
Switching
time for
between
sure.
characters in combat is done with a single button press.
Or they can do that.
No, yeah.
Great.
Look, remember in Final Fantasy 15
I
how
played
you could
it-
just like hot swap
not
and
back
play
in
as the other
day.
characters?
You could only
Yeah.
play as Noctis when I played it.
What? I thought you could switch over. Oh no, you could only control them for like a second with abilities.
Yes.
Like team up abilities. Okay.
Yeah. That was
Even
basically
when
it.
you're not controlling them directly, but it's up to you to choose how and when ATB charges are used. You can max
Yeah, so I'm actually all about this because then it's like.
Oh, maybe you can only control that character in tactical mode.
with full ATB bars.
I think that they just said it was like.
Every enemy has a focus
The
gauge
impression
that
I'm
fills
getting
up
is
to
that
damage.
you'll be hot swapping frequently between people because you'll be depleting like all of Cloud's ATB charges, and then you'll be like, okay, cool, Barret, what do you got? All right, cool,
Yeah, that makes
Tifa,
sense.
throw some shit.
To enjoy battle
I don't know what
and take
Tifa
the
does.
time to think strategically. For players who prefer fast-paced action, abilities and spells can be bound to shortcuts for immediate execution.
Oh, that function that I never use in Kingdom Hearts.
Yep.
But the choice of using them is entirely up to you. Right, Katase-san?
Chris, as a non-Final Fantasy player, how are you feeling about this?
ゲームになっておりますので、ぜひご期待ください
It。looks pretty,
Game's been
pretty
made so
fun.
that you
Like,
can
I
choose
would
how to
probably
play.
play
I hope
this.
players get
Yeah.
excited about this.
Because we all kind of have a little bit of different experiences with this as a thing. Like Chris has no experience with the franchise. I didn't play the first of this game, but I played a fuck ton of Final Fantasy games, and you did play this one, right, Rand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen this one beaten.
Yeah.
I played the most Final Fantasy I played is 8 and 4. Well, I never beat 8. Sorry, I guess I did beat 4 or 6. I guess it was called 6. You know, the one with Cecil.
So that was
As the
4.
lead.
Because it was 2
Okay,
and 4.
but- oh,
3 is
I-
3
okay.
was 6, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I know they.
Yeah,
numbered
it's
them
weird.
differently.
I got you.
Yeah.
Voice
Oh,
acting,
Barret.
good choices. Yep. Yeah. To be fair, with those older ones too, like watching it get beat was the exact same thing as beating, because there wasn't an execution to like from controller to hand, right? It was all a tactical thing with it being.
Yeah, it was like the old Final Fantasies
Yeah.
in combat.
Yeah, just like I'd say that you fully experienced 10, even though you never held the controller for a second.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. But yeah, this one I would say like beating this remake is not the same as watching someone else beat this remake, because there's clearly a skill gap here, right? Or like an onus on execution that wasn't existing in a traditional turn-based system.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys would get what I'm going for. Yeah, this
There
looks
is something to
fucking
play,
rad,
if
though.
you will. That
Yeah.
isn't just.
Yeah.
This robot thing reminds me of the Destiny spider you fight. It's
Yeah.
like the event boss or whatever that drops down. You got to target its legs.
Yeah. Ryan, pick me up.
Of course, it's you that went down. I do like the character swapping though.
Yeah.
All the particle effects are pretty good.
Yup. A lot less frustrating when you get picked up and CC'd like that, because you're like, oh, Cloud can't do things. Barret, shoot a guy.
Get in there. Bingo. B7.
You sunk my battleship.
Oh no. That's always been my biggest problem with 7. Narratively, Cloud. Oh, Cloud.
Yeah, but they didn't have voice acting in the original, did they?
Okay, for some scenes.
Oh, was it just like the crazy?
So for like
Uprising ones?
cinematics, yeah. For some
okay.
cinematics, you'd get the
Legend of
occasional.
Dragoon-esque.
Yeah. 8 was big on that too.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think voice acting has also taken a turn now, where like you can get good performances out of mediocre scripts or bad scripts.
True.
Where I don't think that was really a thing back in the 90s as much. Dedicated voice acting wasn't the profession it is today.
Oh yeah, like the issue with Cloud wasn't necessarily his voice actor either. It's just
Yeah.
Cloud is a very stereotypical. Well, he's become the stereotypical blueprint for a lot of Square protagonists.
Yeah.
The existential crisis, if you will, character.
Yeah.
Although Square generally takes a different tone on it every different time. Like, Sora is the more playful, laid-back version of that
Yeah.
sometimes. which is why I don't mind Sora as much.
Yeah, totally. It's also why you identified a little bit better with Steve, even though he gets...
No. Well, yeah, you're true, yeah, even though he doesn't...
Cloud. Yeah, because he's he has his Cloud moments, but for the most part he's very...
Tidus, for those who don't know what a Steve is.
Yeah. Go watch Pajanime 1.
Ron McDonald would appreciate it.
It was just Ron McDonald. We didn't have enough character.
Ron McDonald.
Just Ron McDonald. Ryan. There's like 7 character limit. What do you expect?
It's a pretty elaborate boss.
Yeah.
Or, it's bullets
I kind of
damage
forgot we were
spongy
watching
anyway.
a conference. I was just... Legitimately was just like, yeah, this is just an episode. What are you fuckers is playing?
Taken over.
Yeah. Get staggered,
Yeah, the
son.
command menu stuff, though, on the side before you have your turn-based stuff does seem very 15.
Yeah.
Which I liked. That was cool.
Yep.
I always forget Cloud's limit break. Something Buster.
I don't know. I said, oh, like I would tell you, I was like, oh, I'll just search my memory for this game I never played.
I mean...
What are they fighting, Metal Gear Rex over here? What the fuck is this?
Great. Do we have any support here? Oh, well, that thing's dead.
Guys, you're looking the wrong way. Cool guys don't look at explosions.
You hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
I think Barrett might be a good character. I'm not sure, but he's built like a brick shithouse. He has sunglasses and a machine gun on his arm. And here's the Sephiroth music.
Welcome,
Of course.
Director.
Please welcome Kenny Omega, the official voice of Sephiroth. You did say, like, because they had WWE stars in the Bethesda conference, or was it?
We're deep diving here on Final Fantasy.
Yeah, people are psyched.
Yeah.
To have you here.
It's fair.
Katase-san, how do you feel working with Nomura-san once again on Final Fantasy VII Remake?
はい、彼とはですね、原作の FF7 以降、何作もね、一緒にね、その後も仕事はしてるんですけども、今作のようにね、2
I kinda love that dude's
ディレク
shorts.
ション、キャラクターデザイナー、そしてね、
She's like, "Yo, what's
ストーリー
up?"
をね、がっつり組むのはまた久しぶりなのでね、22年前と全く変わらない熱量でね、今作でも取り組んでいる姿を見てね、私も正直ね、喜んでいます。
Since the original Final Fantasy VII, I've worked with him on many titles, but it has been a while since we've actually had him work so heavily on a project like this, from the direction to character design to the story. And I'm really happy to see him working on this title with the same passion that he had 22 years ago.
Christ.
野村さん、コメントどうぞ。
はい、今まで結構長い間お待たせしましたが、ずっと応援してくださっているファンの皆様、本当にありがとうございました。そしてですね、皆さん今日初めて、プレイ画面を結構長めに見たと思いますが、おそらく想像してた
Is that the game in the background or a burning fireplace?
I think it was
like the Christmas thing.
So
Just
first and foremost,
put it up.
tender
Oh, there we go.
gratitude to
Yeah.
all the who have been supporting us for such a long time.
May Yuletide's greetings to you all.
We've taken a look
Christmas
at
in
the
June,
game
motherfuckers.
now, and we fairly showed you a good bit.
We had snow the other day, so it's fitting.
Yeah. We had snow a couple weeks ago.
そういうわけなので、皆さんぜひ
End
触
of
れ
fucking
て
May.
みたいんじゃないかなと思いましてですね、実際に、触ってみたいですかね。
And
What is
I was
this camera
wondering,
shot here?
Do you guys want to
There we go. I was like,
actually
that chick has a nice tattoo. but-
Yeah, and she's looking at her phone. That's it.
ということでですね、明日から開催されます E3 のですね、スクエアエニックス
Lot of
ブースの
laptops
方で、
Yeah.
crowd.
I mean, people reporting or writing.
プレイヤブル出展していますので、
Front row, that's usually media.
Media, yeah.
触れてみてください。
Press.
So we actually have
Yeah.
playable demo kiosks available at the Square Enix E3 booth.
Okay.
So I hope you have the opportunity.
Man.
Probably the encounter we just saw.
Yeah.
はい。
Get that boss in.
それではですね、最後に、皆さんにご覧いただきたいものがありますので、ぜひ、昨日はですね、
Wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. I'd be totally down to just go play that boss fight.
公開しましたけども、
A couple
今日は
times.
ロング版を ご用意してますのでぜひご覧ください。
Just get the feel for the
So
combat and the
finally, there is
switching, see how the
something that we
pacing
wanted to
works.
show you.
Yeah.
Yesterday we showed you a short
I imagine it
video
eventually gets
trailer
up
at
to
the
3
Final Fantasy
characters as
VII
well.
concert.
Or more. Yeah, they did it 4 by putting a party system before, so I'd imagine.
Was it 4 in the original?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Then yeah,
お願
that.
いします。
All right, please take a look.
So there was always 3 in every other one, so I just assumed it was like that as well.
Well, maybe it was. I thought it was. Anyway.
Oh,
Their CGI tech keeps improving
yeah. Oh, this,
for their cutscenes.
maybe that scene, you know, that one that everyone knows about, maybe that one will actually have impact. 'Cause that was the one thing, as I was told, is that nobody could really tell what was happening, and that it was supposed to be like a permanent thing. Because, you know, it's a game full of fucking Phoenix Downs.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
And also, yeah, like, graphical limitations.
yeah. Like, I think for a lot of people, it's just seeing this world in scale.
Yeah, that's, like, this looks rad
Like,
as
obviously,
shit.
you could see it in a little bit in things like Advent Children and anime and other things, but...
Oh, it's Graves. Where's his cigar?
Oh, yes, I was going to say,
Bike
there better be
combat!
biking sequences.
What?
Saving my life.
Also, was that modern Yuffie? I didn't know she had a...
You think he's a keeper?
Oh, listen to the music, man.
Yep. This is definitely FF7 music, Kyle.
Oh, yeah, I'm familiar with the music.
Yeah, because they have the soundtrack in the car of FF15.
Well, just like, you know,
You can
I
literally
listen-
just boot up the whole FF7 soundtrack if you want in that car.
I listen to game music a lot.
Fair. That was one of the coolest features in FF15. That sold me on the car gimmick. Is just here's all these old Final Fantasy soundtracks. It's like, okay, cool.
Have you been a good girl?
Cloud wallowing.
Just drinking
That's what he's
piss? That doesn't even look like liquor. It was just too yellow.
doing. He drinks his mood.
We have to think big.
Pissy.
If we're going to make a difference. But not like this. I just...
Eggs and chips?
I feel trapped.
Do you think they're gonna have the food stuff from 15?
Maybe.
Oh, man.
You just get Chef Barrett.
Yes. The food looks so good in that game.
I also love that Barrett is wearing fucking Wesker-style sunglasses.
Yep.
And then Cloud does the teleport anime. Yeah, you know what? Barrett just played
Yuffie
this.
combat.
Or, Wesker just played this and was like, this is just gonna be me now.
Okay. Those lizard guys are cool. Team up.
I thought he said Tifa, but
No, he did.
Okay.
Say Tifa. I was
okay.
just,
They sound
their
similar.
pose. Yeah, their pose.
Yeah, they were
said-
doing the 90s sitcom
Yes,
back-to-back
team-up pose.
friends, yeah.
ground blocking. That's kind of neat. I suppose so you don't get just wrecked on the ground and you have a second to get up.
Yeah, you don't want to get wombo comboed. And yeah, definitely 3 fighters.
At least 3, yeah. Confirm. Here we go.
Oh, Kenny!
A favor to ask of you. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live. You bastard! Hold on to that hatred.
Yeah, so that's a thing. Yup.
Kyle, you can't actually play that game because you actually don't know how to beat Sephiroth, so...
You know what, Ryan?
I'm just saying.
You know what?
Pretty sure you might need to do that in that game.
Spoilers! Spoilers for a 22-year-old game.
And all the Kingdom Hearts where he's an asshole villain as well.
He was a likable guy. Okay,
Oh god.
so I'm not gonna pre-order
Get that figurine with the bike.
because I'm
Well,
very
I'm
general.
definitely pre-ordering now. Holy
But Chris
moly.
is all in.
That thing's gonna look like shit, probably.
They
though.
didn't even show Vincent. He's a vampire. They made an actual another game, Final Fantasy, because they've made other Final Fantasy 7 games, eh?
Is this Life is Strange? Hey, Chris, we got some backlog of that we need to do.
Yeah, some episodes of this have released, and I've seen very good things, or heard very good things, I should say.
Oh no!
I know what happened with you guys in Seattle.
How do you feel with us misfits?
Come on! Gotcha!
Yeah. Did you you haven't seen anything out of this game at all, have you, Ryan?
Other than like the first 10 minutes or so or 15 minutes of the first episode.
Oh, dude. I mean, we've only played through the first episode, but it's...
Yeah. How many episodes have released up to now? 3, 4, or
Something like
they all
that.
released?
I've only seen the first. We've only played the first one. I don't know how many.
Okay. You guys have plans to finish it though. I know.
We do.
It's
Just
really good.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
it might be better than the first one.
Yeah.
Which
They go in an
that
interesting.
is saying a lot.
Yeah, they go in an interesting direction where you don't play as the kid with the powers. You play as his brother. So it's
Okay.
it's like if you were Chloe instead of Max, and it's like, oh, I have to help my friend deal with this fucking.
Oh my god.
Feels a little weird with them showing a reaction video here because now we're.
Shit,
just
you should
reacting to
mimic their
reactions.
reactions. You should see if you can do their reactions better than they can, Kyle. You're the one on camera.
Oh.
Yeah.
What a nice dude, man.
Oh.
Oh, I love this guy.
Oh, that dog.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
Come on,
the
everyone
discounts
loves
on
dogs.
Rogan?
No one, listen. Nobody will mimic dog reactions.
was
Dogs
just-
are legit great.
Struck my own finger.
So he's like the X-Men kid,
Yeah, basically.
or L.
Yeah, he doesn't. At least as far as we got in, he doesn't have full control over his powers.
Shocker. So Jean Grey.
Yeah. Yeah, right down to the.
That's the ending, isn't it?
Yeah.
This game is awesome.
Yeah.
That's what I hear. Weird.
It's really good.
Woo!
Yeah, for anyone curious, we do have the like 5 episodes worth. The first chapter is available on our channel. We're going to be doing more, but it's difficult to try to find recording time where, because we bring in my fiance for that one.
Miasma has blanketed the world.
Well, very good.
Oh yeah.
Crystals keep
Maybe
the
some
deadly
morning where I
miasma
work
in
at
check.
nights.
The
Then
crystal's
maybe she's
power
off or something.
Yeah.
return.
It's just about finding
Before I
some
work.
time where she's free, but Morgan's not home, and we're both.
Dragon Quest.
Looks like Dragon Quest.
Protect their home. These
I've always liked the world in Dragon Quest.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it to go on sale, but there's like a Dragon Quest Builders game that's kind of like an RPG mixed with building mechanics
Oh,
and
nice.
town building that I wanted to check out.
I
But
could get done with
you
something
know,
like that.
right.
it's a few years old now.
In
Yeah.
online
I think they even made a sequel, Dragon Quest Builders 2. Is the one I was referencing.
Yeah.
Unless that's the yeah.
the adventure close at hand. The journey now unfolds.
Mobile.
Phones.
That's what.
Can't play on your phone though, Ryan.
Oh, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
This winter, embark on a new journey.
Sorry, it's tough to tell with Square games. A lot of them look similar, especially those older Final Fantasies.
Octopath.
Yeah, this was on Switch initially, right?
Yep.
PC.
It's good.
It's got a really good art style.
It looks fantastic. Sounds fantastic.
Kind of reminds me of Darkest Dungeon.
Except not at all.
Art style, not the
It's
game.
So much. No, but I mean, it's like Darkest Dungeon. So much more
I mean, like a more cell shaded than like a traditional approach. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that. I get from a
I get
technical
what you're saying.
standpoint, yes. From an aesthetic, like or
like
not
tone,
from
no,
a-
no,
yeah.
obviously not. Of course not.
Not even tone of game, but even like tone of art style. It's like.
Oh
less
yeah,
of
I
it.
don't not tonally at all. I mean, I'm just meaning more in terms
Yeah.
of the
Yeah,
the
I get
color
what you
palettes
mean
and stuff.
now, yeah.
Like the cardboard book pop out
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
aesthetic.
Yeah. No, I get what you're going for now. You also see, like, understood how that confused me off the bat.
Oh yeah. I recognize why you were confused initially.
Yeah. They use some of the same tools to paint very different pictures.
Correct.
Yeah, okay. We're on the same page. What would you sacrifice for power?
I don't know. One of them just gems.
Do it! Oh, that's, fuck. Last Remnant.
I was yeah. Oh, Last Remnant. I remember that.
That was a Johnny Young Bosch game. Well, he was
Last
he played
Remnant.
the computer. That was a good game that I was really bad at.
I didn't. That was one of the Square RPGs I tried for a bit and was like, nope.
I like the idea of like the rolling with the squads
Making a sequel,
and having
though.
them
Oh,
and having
remastered.
like the deadlock system, where like you know,
This
you
is
could
not
get
Infinite
flanking
Undiscovery.
bonuses and all that shit from your squads in a turn-based thing.
Or on whatever.
Yeah, I was into it.
Okay.
Also, some of those characters were cool. There was a cat that had 4 arms, and he had a sword in each arm. It was rad as shit.
It's bigger. It's better.
Oh, man.
It's the one, the only, the builder's builder of the game. It's Dragon Quest.
Hey!
Ah, so you were just a little early, Ryan.
Yeah, I know. I thought they announced this already, that's why.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe I just heard it was coming.
The children of Hargon.
I was gonna say too. I remember it having a way cutier art style than that last thing we saw.
there we
so.
go. I never played any of them, so it didn't stand out.
It's like
right
a
away.
Dragon Ball Z style art style
that's-
almost.
I mean, Ryan, are you sure you didn't watch this entire conference right before? Like, what the fuck?
On the deserted shores of the Isle of Awakening, and with the help of your spirited and mysterious
Like, you couldn't
and
have
with the help
timed
of
that better.
then your fusion, ha!
your mallet and club, unravel the
You literally couldn't have timed that any better, man.
defeat the hateful children of Hargon.
With their friends Goku
Travel with
and
others
the other
to
one.
discover your true potential as a master builder. There is a land
Oops, all Gokus.
offering unlimited building combinations. You will have to master new crafting skills on each island, with more to do and even more to create.
Also, buggies are cool.
Yep.
Also, his little shit-eating laugh during that. Like, what are you, Wario? That's what they need. Anime Wario. I mean, Wario is anime already, I guess, but
But give him like the big eyes.
yeah.
Islanders. The world is human.
I mean, he's kind of got big eyes. All the Mario characters have big eyes.
To get around. Run across
But I'm talking about like full fucking anime eyes. Like 40% of the head each.
spectacular castles. Dive into the watery
Or like a reimagining.
discover hidden treasures. Climb the highest mountains to catch the sunset. And glide home to rest
See those
after
mountains?
your
You,
next-
you
Yep.
can go.
Oh,
you can
he
go-
has the cape from Mario World.
Or the glider thing from that one Zelda game.
Yeah.
Link, the one with the boat.
Cunning composure.
Wind Waker.
Yeah, Wind
With
Waker.
the leaf, yeah.
Enigmatic Malroth. An aggressive and
Just the way he was holding the corners made it more cape-like to me.
use powerful
Fair.
You know what I mean?
attacks on the
Yeah.
battlefield to take down monstrous beasts.
I like that clap.
Yeah. Man, how disappointing would that have been if they missed that high five with all that effort they put into it?
Hit each other in the face.
Or just like you don't get a satisfying sound.
Should be a dice roll on that. You just accidentally hit each other in the face and fall down.
Yeah.
Crit fail.
Yeah. You roll a d20, so Shane never gets it managed to connect
Yeah.
a high five.
Tantalizingly tasty tomatoes.
Hey, the tomatoes.
I love how even though like it's a random chance, everybody who's ever played a tabletop game knows that like you have friends who have better or worse luck
Oh yeah.
Team up
over the long term.
anything you can imagine.
I mean, I was the
Let your creativity run wild.
Well, you were always a 20 or a 2. That was your thing. Which actually checks out because those numbers are right next to each other.
Your imagination. So call on your
It's like just like you got your 20, you got your 2, they're right next to each other.
Fireworks.
But Shane, I've never seen anybody roll so many ones except for Will Wheaton.
peril, young builder. Only you can defeat the children of
Like this is obviously Minecrafty in a way as well.
In a way, yeah.
an end to
Look at-
destruction.
Yeah, I also think it seems more streamlined.
Yeah, this would be,
Like,
this would
hey,
be the kind of
here are
game...
these bosses. Here is a game outside of this as well, and then build whatever you want inside of that game world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is a nice, like, I just...
Like
I don't want to
lessons
think
from
today.
Terraria, even almost.
Yeah.
Okay.
PlayStation
Cool.
Store demo on the 27th? Yeah? Ooh.
Luminary. Yggdrasil's chosen.
Well, you're the reincarnation of the
I don't know which one this is. This is another game of anime.
Tails?
Square anime? Can you tell?
Is it really?
Oh, this is an old game. Done remastered, yeah. They might have showed this already.
It's looking Final Fantasy-esque.
Yeah, I don't think it is, though.
Let's do this. I believe in you.
This might be an old Dragon Quest.
Maybe.
It could also be something else. a Tales game.
Do not lose heart.
Oh, also, you know that whole yeah, that is like the most anime trope of all time, by the way. The
Just collection
gems
of
that
them.
have power, yeah,
Yeah.
like
I mean, right down to the very first.
I know
Final Fantasy.
okay, it is another definitive edition.
Yeah.
Like pretty much every old Final Fantasy game, Chris is like, yeah, collect the gems, and they like it's like, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it's a lot of in general anime games from Square.
Well, early on, that was a way to make a game take a long time with limited cartridge space, right? We talked about this a little bit before, but Western games used to make games that were very difficult, so you would spend a lot of time trying to get through them. Like the original Castlevania, you would spend weeks on it, but once you got good at it, you could beat the entire game in like 22 minutes. Japanese style went a little bit differently, where it was, okay, we're gonna make this take 40 hours. We only have so much disk space or cartridge space, so that's why you had like a grinding system, right? Where it doesn't matter how good you are at this game, you need to grind in order to make your numbers be high enough to win when you hit buttons.
Also, just to correct you there, Kyle, Castlevania is Japanese.
Sorry. They were my go-to example because I know how quickly you can get through that. You're right, but
there wasn't a lot of American games back actually in the early days. It was a lot more.
But
Japan, that's kind of thing. But you're thinking more JRPG as a genre.
Well, I'm trying to.
That's
I'm
Square
saying,
dominated.
Japan made that game for Western audiences with Castlevania.
True.
They made the Final Fantasy games for Japanese audiences.
Yes.
That was who they were targeting because, like the culturally those were what worked at the time. But yes, you're right. They were both developed by Japanese developers.
Is that a real car or a game car? I can't tell anymore.
Yeah, we saw that Lego car yesterday and it
real
fucked
people.
us.
We're a family of motorsport fans from Mexico, and we're the founders of Original Fire Games.
Over the last few decades, we have seen a fascinating evolution in racing games. And nowadays, you can drive almost any type of car on
Motorcore level 4
of the best tracks in the world.
However, we believe it's time to try something different. We want to do this by reviving a style that pioneered racing games decades ago.
Talking about with the wheel?
With a classic, sharp arcade look and tactical driving physics, which brings together a whole range
like the RC
of
racing
styles
experience.
and eras of motorsport.
Yeah, a little bit.
We are delighted to share this moment with you.
Show a sneak preview of our game, which Square Enix Collective will publish in 2020.
Join us for the ride and see you again soon.
Well, did we get a release date for Final Fantasy VII, by the way? I was a little too hyped to be paying that close
I think
attention.
so.
No? Okay.
No? If we did, we missed it. Apologies.
Yeah.
I thought maybe they confirmed it after the fact. So I thought I heard something about that, but
I'll Google it. Looking like a Battlefield or a Call of Duty.
yeah, but they don't.
1944 recaptures the core of classic competitive first-person shooters.
I mean, this is just straight up.
You'll need to quickly coordinate strategies with your team on the fly.
This is like if you put Call of Duty Modern Warfare gameplay into Counter-Strike maps.
Yeah. March 3rd, 2020.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. March.
Perfect.
Yeah, this is 100% just Counter-Strike if played in the Call of Duty engine, from what I've seen.
Yeah.
I know it's not legitimately the Call of Duty engine, but come on, guys. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it's free.
Everybody knows that you run faster with a knife, Ryan.
Over under on this being free?
Free.
I would say definitely free. We're gonna try to market it for
Micros?
Yeah. Or use like the MOBA system, right? Skins. Yeah, CS:GO does the same thing.
Oh, no campaign. Yeah, this won't have any campaign.
I was gonna say it's gonna be CS:GO.
Yeah.
They're gonna try to market.
Yeah, we've played the perk systems, and yeah. This guy's just explaining that. Have you played a shooter before? Yeah.
Halt the Axis offensive in their tracks with the rapid-fire PPSH, or take fire with pixel precision.
This is more like World War II, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've fired some of these guns before.
As their owners. With a range of environments to test your skills in, and
that was a plane that was buried under a tree.
And compete to be top of the leaderboards. Available now on Steam.
Yeah, it's probably free.
And if it's not, it's on Steam.
For how much, we'll see.
Square Enix music. Oh, is this the Final Fantasy Music's on Spotify announcement? Is it actually up yet? Because I had it. I went looking for that stuff because we do have Spotify accounts.
This. Oh my goodness, commercials.
Okay, not. Boop boop boop. Yep, they.
Disney. Oh, Kyle. Kyle.
No.
Kingdom Hearts is here.
So?
Well, they don't.
The coat wards off darkness.
Oh, this
Spoilers.
is stuff we don't even. Who are these people? Good question.
One of the 19 anthems. What do you mean?
Where's Robot Riku?
So that was the best thing, is we made jokes about how every character had like 4 different versions because we saw the Robot Riku, and we were actually just totally right.
We're presently making our way through this series entirely, everyone. We are currently on Birth by Sleep in the timeline. We have beaten 1, 2, Rechain of Memories, Recoded, and watched 365 by 2.
Recoded was one of the ones we watched.
Kyle and I have, I should say. The Pajanime Chronicles. Like, I don't know what Chris has seen.
I beat 3, so.
Okay. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. It
okay.
Was,
this is footage of that same game.
So,
it's Zigbar.
Oh no, that's Scott
Steiner.
Yeah.
I would definitely say it's probably my favorite. But I have to play the other 2.
Okay. But you haven't played any of the prequel side stuff to know what.
Well, you know what I mean when I say the other 2.
Yes, the good ones.
It's the only other ones I've played. It's the only other one.
Actually, I've been enjoying.
Could you still follow enough of the story?
Yeah, the story's kind of freaking crazy. Let's
Ryan,
put it that way.
we can't follow the story either. Don't fucking throw Chris in that fucking.
It's
listen, yeah, but we at least have attempted to find the story because you know.
I'm just gonna recommend you enjoy every cutscene for what they are.
We will.
Because they'll feel like you're kind of a puppet master.
Okay.
Shadowbringers Final Fantasy. Oh, Final Fantasy Online. That very popular MMO right now, by the way, people.
Yes. Which
kind of had that notable turn of like it was out, yeah, and it was doing okay, and then they started updating it, and you know, the old story.
Games as a service.
Yeah, eventually you win them over. And reimagine the game you're making.
So we'd like to take a little bit of your time to show off Shadowbringers Final Fantasy XIV's 3rd expansion pack, which is releasing on July the 2nd.
Man, MMO crowd is here. Think they end on Avengers? Or a bigger tease? Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, my original guess would have been ending on...
but they opened strong with it, yeah.
Exactly.
And they did such a deep dive and already showed Sephiroth.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't still think that they're going to do that.
I mean, they could have new stuff. I don't know.
It's been 6 years since the release of A Realm Reborn in 2013, and over the years we have surpassed 16 million total registered users. Plus, we have reached the highest number of active subscribers in history, in its history, before the launch of Shadowbringers. This is all thanks to our players, our warriors of light.
You guys played any of this yet?
None. Is it good?
No, I haven't played it.
Oh, right, Dirk. You did say that earlier.
It's on PlayStation right now, isn't it? Yeah. As well as PC. I think it's on a bunch of platforms.
But it's a new game filled with volume and gameplay
MMOs are always tough for me.
Yeah.
I can get into some, but
Barrier to
man,
entry is like kind of hard.
I find like you put like 20 or 30 hours in, and then you might make some progress or a dent and feel good, but then like you get busy and get away from it for a week or so, and then that can easily just turn into 8 months later,
Yeah.
And then you're just completely out of the loop and have to restart.
As well as 2 new playable races, the Frothgar and the Viera.
The Frothgar. I don't know what any of those are.
Nor do I.
Oh yeah, it's like the ultimate FF lore thing as well for the lore folks. The MMOs. It can be bigger than most games.
Yeah, a lot of text.
Well, and also the worlds are huge in MMOs.
Yeah.
Like way huge.
At least until 2020 March 3rd, when Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out.
Hey, they confirmed for us again. Just yeah.
We are pleased to bring a world premiere of the launch trailer for Shadow.
Maybe we should make a promise that we'll have another Final Fantasy game beaten before that one starts, Ryan, so we can not live up to that one too.
Yep. Dude with sword.
Dark Siegfried.
Must be a Square game.
Not Nightmare though.
Trailer for the MMO.
And when, pray tell, did we last have a dark night? Over 100 bleeding years ago. That's when.
That voice is a voice.
In that chaotic no man's land between realms, time and space war and blend.
Oh, he's doing the Sora move.
No, he's in water. He's not flying through the air.
Yeah, the way he was moving was kind of like... He's kind of more falling all the time.
Falling slowly?
Yeah.
Take the sinking boat.
Combat. You and several friends will stand here and press buttons for 20 minutes in front of one boss and watch the numbers. I think this is more elaborate than that, but sorry, that's been one of my it's just like MMOs. BDO has a little better, but I think this has a little better too.
Music's pretty good.
Of course.
Square's always been really good with pianos. That's always been the thing.
Yeah, there's a little more action going on.
Born of the self-same ether, relinquished by its predecessor.
Floating cities, always cool. What the hell is that?
Alpha.
What's his name in oh man, in Neverending Story, Falcor.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Ryan.
The blob is there. Hey, Gunblades.
Yep. Final Fantasy VIII influence.
They could already be in the game already, to be fair.
Yeah. Still look cool.
Yes.
Very impractical to use, but rad as shit. Did they shoot in 8? Or were they just swords?
He kind of, it's like it's meant to do extra damage. He fires it as he attacks, like just as he hits you.
It was part of like the combo, and 13 Lightning had one, and that was like how she would end the shot. Like, it'd be like 3 big swipes or whatever, and then shoot, and then like,
I think they can just shoot, yeah. But he would usually it would be like a button press. If you do it at the right time, it would do extra damage, and he'd like explode on them as he slashes them. There looks to be some crazy abilities in this MMO.
Are these guys?
Have I waited for this moment? For the one possessed of her blessing.
Through prayer and sacrifice, the will of the star was made manifest.
I'm sorry, I can only assume I misheard. But it sounded an awful lot like you were implying both Zodiac and Heidelin are not gods.
I know this voice actors from
They
stuff.
are gods after a fashion, yes.
One of like King Ekberg from Vikings. One of them sounds like that guy. Maybe.
July 2nd. That's soon.
Oh
Did you
god,
hear
that
that
one
one
guy.
guy?
That one guy, you can't believe it. He's going to pre-download this immediately.
Yeah, that guy was at the Bethesda conference. And he was also the guy. I'm just going to say it was one guy who does all of this stuff. He was also the guy who told
Techland.
Keanu he was breathtaking.
Techland makes a zombie game, don't they? I think they made... I don't remember. I thought they made that one in the not Dying Light, but the the one in the beach. It's like a
Dead Island?
man, Dead Island. Yeah, I thought that was Techland.
Maybe.
I could be mistaken. Unless that is just the Dying Light guys. No, because we saw that already at the.
Yeah. It was at Microsoft.
Unless they're just saying, "Hey, look, we saw that and we added it." While running. This kind of has a Mirror's Edge vibe, actually.
Parkour.
Like, for sure.
We saw
No.
Dying Light already.
Yeah, we did.
It's really like.
Also, I'm pretty sure Techland's the Dead Island guys, but this looks like Mirror's Edge, in my opinion. The movement and the platforming.
I'm almost getting like a
As someone who's 100%ed Mirror's Edge Catalyst reading, so it
okay,
is Dying
well-
Light too. Wow.
Yeah.
That is Techland, okay.
It looked way too much like Dying Light to me.
Yeah, we're experts actually. We know exactly what we're talking
Yeah.
about all of the time.
We just saw that yesterday.
Yep. We also
But
have
it
a lot of shit.
It was
thrown at
it was a
us.
different tonal trailer, to be fair.
Yeah.
That one was the reveal of the voice actor, wasn't it? Which was your boy. Yes,
TB?
Yeah. I think so.
Troy Bakes. Two celebrated RPG classics.
Romancing something 3. I couldn't actually read that.
Nor could
Salsa?
I.
Souls?
That was
The
I
music
read
is
Salsa.
fantastic.
Oh yeah. And the aesthetic there.
Is this what it's going to look like, or? Okay, yeah. And while you're playing, the guitar will rip. That's a really good ogre.
Yeah. Yeah, just
walks off. Yeah. Saga, Scarlet Grace. Whoa.
Ambitions. Farmer, nobility, executioner.
You know, be your own hero. Executioner, the hero. You kill people for other people, you hero.
Yep. I mean, technically, heroes do that.
You're not
too.
even dueling them. You just cut their heads off. Hero. That's hero's work. Clearly. Next time you go see a butcher, give him a pat on the shoulder and call him a hero.
That guy's a hero. Yeah.
Yeah. According to this logic.
Saga
never dies.
Never
Oh no, it
ends.
is Kingdom Hearts. It's all Kingdom Hearts.
Lives on.
I think that's what it was. Yeah, romancing.
Saga. Okay, it's just a weird G.
G. It's a straight G.
I also read Salsa, to be fair. I've also
Moving
never
into
heard
another
of it.
painting. Watch out, some of those are mimics. At least if Rogue Legacy taught me well.
Yeah. Mimics are traditionally treasure chests, though, Ryan.
Yeah.
Everybody knows.
Brave Exvius.
We haven't had enough Final Fantasy yet, so.
Has surpassed 39 million downloads. Now, Square Enix proudly presents the international reveal of a new title born from the FFBE universe.
The what?
Brave
War
Exvius.
of the Visions.
No, I know, but
Final Fantasy Brave Exvius.
they're separate Final Fantasy universes, Kyle.
Yeah, they all are.
I know,
Except
but
for, like
the fact that some of them are an extending continuum.
Yeah, they're
and
fucking
they
crazy.
willingly choose to explore them at different times.
You'd have to be insane
This,
to want
this
to
press
chronicle
conference has
them
had
all.
Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy Remake, Final Fantasy 14, and this. When the most recent was 15. Ugh.
Well, the most recent was 14.
The numbers are meaningless. They should have never. They should have done away with them ages
before
ago.
14, Ryan. Don't be stupid.
The War of the Visions.
Weird fucking.
The War of the Visions.
Ruled by the Red Lion.
The Starks, or sorry, the Lannisters. That is literally their logo.
Those brothers fuck.
If there's a wolf, there we go, a bull.
Western Kingdom, governed by a policy of peace and its brave and wise king.
Okay.
Fennis, where the king
Slytherin, yeah.
organized the barbarian tribes into Ardura's mightiest
With King Voldemort.
Okay.
Was it?
Come on, guys.
House Stark.
Ugh. Too on the nose. The wolf people shouldn't be in the cold in the north. It's too obvious.
With believers throughout Ardura,
of course.
Founded by one who claims to be God.
Of course, yep.
The crazy
religious
one.
types.
With its own dignity.
The wolf one's actually to the east, to be fair. Not to the
Yes.
north.
It was just the Lannisters and the Starks that they kind of mimicked there.
Yeah.
But those are like the two staples, aren't they?
Yeah, but also, like, them all being animals, having a wolf and a lion is not that weird.
Yes, but I'm saying the wolf shouldn't have been with the kingdom in the north. That is
It wasn't, it was in the east.
sorry, the kingdom with the snow, and yeah.
But I mean, wolves are cold-blooded animals, right? So it's like.
Yeah, just change the aesthetic. Wolves should be green. Go with the green forest for the wolves, just to make it different.
Snake, Ryan. What do you make the snake?
That looked interesting, though. Looked like more of a strategy game. With story, obviously. People can fly. They've done something we would know. I just cannot recall in the moment.
They made a lot of stuff, and I'm blanking on all of it.
Oh, good to let us know.
I mean, they kind of like ethically have to at this point.
Yeah. The fuck is this? Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
But that wasn't like that means the developers who work at People Can Fly used to work on studios that made those, because Gears and Bulletstorm are made by Epic.
Yeah. Well, no, it wasn't. I remember if Bulletstorm was. It just everyone. Okay, because it was very. Gears.
That was before Epic had switched. I believe Cliff was still with Epic when Bulletstorm was made.
Yeah, he was.
Bulletstorm was cool.
Cliffy B.
It had a lot of potential. It had like a combo fighting system. What was this? Outriders? Is that what it said?
Big opening murder door.
You guys can hear me, right?
Yes. I wasn't sure what it was called, sorry. Yes,
okay,
Outriders.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Caught it very quickly there.
Yeah.
Okay. Based on the pacing, it seems very clear we're going to end on...
Hey, Ryan, how do you pronounce that?
Sebastian Wachakowski. Sorry,
honestly,
I did him a poor service there.
Better than I was expecting out of you.
Also, didn't they just say it?
Yeah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Still better than I was expecting.
No, it's just Wachowski.
Wait,
okay.
He even fucking... he even like mumbled through his like, Sebastian Wachowski. Who gives a shit?
Yeah! I was just talking about Bulletstorm. I'll clap for you, buddy.
You're the one sad guy clapping.
Someone else is clapping out there. I see you. Bulletstorm's alright. You could slide kick into someone, shotgun them in the air, and then kick them into the above you and like juggle them Mortal Kombat style.
And I know that some of you are watching this live.
All the achievements were about doing dumb shit to kill people.
That's exactly what achievement should be.
Basically, just
Except first person.
Thank you. And of course, Square Enix.
It kind of moved loose like Respawn's Titanfall does, Kyle, as well.
Okay.
It was well before that, though.
Yeah, like what, a decade old?
Over 200 developers and 4 studios across Poland, the UK, and most recently the US to bring you what is our most ambitious shooter to date. To present more,
of our vision, I would like to take this moment to introduce a short video from our game director, Bartek Mita. So thanks a lot. More on Outriders this winter. Thank you.
Stop heckling.
I don't know what tone I get out of Outriders yet. I haven't really...
Shooters are in our DNA. It's our passion.
It's obviously a shooter, but I mean more like the world, you know what I mean, in the setting.
Yes.
Outriders draws on all our experience from all our previous titles. It's a game we wanted to make for a very long time. We describe Outriders as a dark, modern shooter built with traditional values. By that, I mean we are creating an experience with a strong story that you can enjoy with your friends or on your own.
Okay, like co-op. Maybe only up to 3 players.
We are confident we are building a shooter with a powerful gunplay, incredible weaponry, and a hostile.
Those are some cool looking guns.
Yeah.
We want to spend many hours in. It's a game we've had in our.
It's a bunch of enemies from Borderlands, but not cell shaded.
Yeah, or maybe even Doomish.
Outriders is a
Kind of weird demon type creatures.
Yeah.
Co-op shooter. In our game, you will create your own Outrider and journey across the hostile planet of Enoch in search of the source of a mysterious signal.
Of course, it's always a fuck. If it's an ancient alien civilization, I'm out.
Yes, there is a lot more depth to the game, but I can't say too much more right now.
Sorry, I'm just... Every time we go to a new planet or seek out something new, it always ends up being mysterious singles and ancient alien civilizations. That trope is played. That looked alright though.
Yeah.
I mean, no gameplay, but
yeah.
I'm curious how, like he said, you create your own. So I'm curious how many is. I wonder how free the co-op is. If it's like online or if it's just like matching with players. How many?
Reincarnation is the foundation of our way of life. We celebrate the lives we've been given.
Now you're that mountain.
For the next. It is grief of death which shackles.
This is an impractical throw.
And causes the dead to stray. Indeed, there is no greater affront to reincarnation. So we turn our grief to joy as we send off the dead.
And now it becomes cel-shaded. Welcome to Anime. Part 2. Part 95.
The souls of those who held back their tears in life still need salvation in death. A duty that falls to the Watchers.
What do you think they do, Kyle? That was a neat little portal effect. It was like a religious plate of glass behind him.
I've always been a fan of when death is a mechanic in a game.
I don't know if that's the case here.
That's the impression I'm getting.
What, do you reincarnate yourself as something else?
Yeah, well, or like, yeah.
I mean, they're very action-y right now.
Okay.
There's like a meter that fills up there. It's like a 26%. That was kind of cool. Oninaki.
I have no idea what the fuck that is, but it looks cool.
New IP, I think.
August this year?
August 22nd, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Something for me to do on the honeymoon.
Beep. Tweety Bird game. That's the next one.
Yep. Ta-da-ta, putty-tat. Wait, how do people get excited? How do you know what this is off of that? Yeah. Oh.
Oh man, they're gonna
Ryan,
remaster at 8, or is it
you
just
like
gonna
this
be
one,
a
right?
sequel? I did.
Okay,
That's
I never
Squall
played
there.
it.
Irving. And they've loaded up on Final Fantasy here. Yeah, but this is. I think they're just. I think this is just like a like you know what I mean? Not like a remake.
No, it's a remaster.
Yeah, remaster.
Yeah.
Play it like it was on one disc instead of 4.
And probably graphically upresed, right?
There's your villain. You're not Sephiroth. They tried real hard with him.
Yeah. Now here's the real question.
He kind of just looked like
David
a bad
Boreanaz?
creator wrestler, like some of the characters in this game do.
Yeah. They were a bunch of students at a school, right? Like the party?
Yeah.
Yeah, and one of them was the teacher?
Yep.
Yeah, that checks.
There's a train. I remember the train. It's like that's kind of, yeah.
Every great Final Fantasy has a train. That game probably didn't get enough credit, being right after 7.
Well, 7 was like overhyped.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean,
7 is fine.
Yeah.
I mean, 8 had a weird story, to be fair.
Good for
The
me.
following trailers in-engine footage. Okay.
I'm confused as to how people knew what that was, though. Oh, here we go. Just when it was like, for the fans who've been waiting, and then everyone started freaking out. I'm like, how do you know what this is?
I'm pretty sure they're going to go the same way they did with Spider-Man and make it its own universe, right?
Probably.
Avengers Day! Oh my, weird Thor. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind though. These are
It's
a little
strange
different looks.
Because they all look kind of like the actors from the MCU, but like enough different.
Discount.
Yeah, like all their
In a
stunt
good way.
doubles.
Oh.
It's all of their stunt doubles.
So this is an engine. Oh, there's Nolan North. We didn't hear.
Yeah. I was half expecting him to just land like he did on the Bifrost Bridge as actual him.
Well, gameplay here.
Oh. Blank.
Yep. Wait, Hulk was way too enthusiastic about smashing.
Is that a joke? Did Thor make a joke?
Oh, okay. Nolan North is Iron Man.
Yep.
They got pulsar tanks.
This looks good.
Just boots.
How many characters are there? Is it just the mains? Crossbones.
We will see.
Cat, what's going on over there?
Dr. Chimera, what's your status? Should head back.
No, stay on task. There's still civilians on this bridge.
Some say they were set up.
Oh, everything's fucked.
Others call them murderers.
Do the Avengers pose a danger to society? That was the question, Bruce. That was the question.
Well, we all lost something that day.
Shit. No cap. Maybe.
But that's not how this story ends.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious, like, what it is. Like, single player, multiplayer.
Let me see if we can get any information.
Yeah, I don't know.
Please welcome.
Yeah, okay, that's who he was.
Chris,
That was kind of the thing that you should that I was gonna know.
can you tell me, Chris, who plays Thor?
Travis Williams.
Yeah, my boy.
I'm pretty sure, like, that the thing is, Kyle, like, isn't he Critical Role too?
Yes.
Pretty sure Critical Role voices the Avengers.
Yeah, they do actually. Troy Baker's not Critical Role, though, just so we're clear. But
Oh,
yeah.
okay, sorry.
You'll know
Your
the
boys, I believe, is what I was saying more so.
But yes.
You'll know the one that plays Bucky. It's Lord.
That's his wife.
Excited to reveal Marvel's Avengers to the world.
In development for a couple years now.
A few years ago, Crystal Dynamics and Marvel began collaborating on an original Avengers game.
Chris, you would know them as Kingpin and Mary Jane in the most recent Spider-Man game.
A game where we as players
Willingham and Bailey, yeah.
I know them for
Yeah.
a lot more than that.
More recently, okay? I wasn't sure how much of the stuff you've seen.
Do I have any true believers in the house?
She's been in a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Nadine, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, she is.
Recognize your favorite superheroes and villains, but you'll also see that they're unique to this game, as this is Crystal's interpretation of these iconic characters.
Yeah. Also confirmed for Last of Us 2.
San Francisco celebrates the opening of the Avengers West Coast headquarters, and the team's custom helicarrier, outfitted with a strange experimental energy source. However, the day turns deadly when an attempt to steal this new technology results in
honestly, I found the video didn't really give away too much.
No, it didn't. Well, except for
I have no idea what the game is.
Well, they showed some footage there of like you controlling the characters, but yeah, what?
It was very tonally. It felt a lot like the Spider-Man trailer, like the first one, where it was just like, here's some cool shit that goes on, and we're not gonna.
You'll play as your favorite Avengers in an
anything else.
all-new
Which,
original story.
if it's anything like that game, I am on board.
Marvel heroism and humanity. It's about losing what matters to you most and fighting to get it back.
Woo! Hell yeah!
No, but wow, nice shirt.
It's fine.
He could have been talking to the other guy too. I don't know.
They're wearing the same shirt, aren't they?
No.
About embracing our individual powers and learning that together we are mighty.
Oh, they're not. Yeah, you're right.
You'll lead the team as a legendary super soldier.
Crowds are weird this year.
We know this, guys. He was in the trailer.
As the Asgardian god of thunder, Thor.
Oh my goodness! And the next one.
What? No, next you're gonna tell me the Hulk is.
Ryan, this is worse than the speaker being kidnapped.
Oh no.
Strike swiftly as the ultimate tactical spy.
See, I wonder if you just play as missions
And
with each
finally,
individual character.
we have, of course, Ant-Man.
Iron Patriot, clearly.
Mine was less likely. Come on, man.
No, Stark was never Iron Patriot.
I know, but they're like it's two guys in a suit.
Yeah, but it's Norman. It's Norman Osborn
Shit, I
instead
also
of.
went with a suit. Damn it. Never mind.
I'll let them introduce themselves.
Oh shit! They brought all your boys.
Well.
And Laura Bailey. Did I get the name right?
Yeah,
Laura?
that's not true. Yeah, Laura Bailey.
So here we are, Avengers assembled. Who are you people again? Hi, I'm Troy Baker, and I play Bruce Banner.
Hi, I'm Jeff Shine.
I don't know who the fuck this guy is. I'm excited about
Hi,
all
Jeff.
of the rest of them.
And I play Thor.
Who's the main guy?
Bailey, and I'm playing Black Widow.
Hi, I'm Nolan North, and I play Tony Stark. There's certain characters I don't think you ever have to be talked into.
These are literally four of my favorite voice actors.
Yep, I know. That's why I was saying you would really be like this.
Yes.
Also, I feel like we were talking about this. How if they make it, they should just totally use give all the voice actors in video games the chance to do this. So I kind of like this.
I think Bruce is just such a cool character. A lot of people are really quick to bring out the big green, but I think that Bruce is a super complex character. It's fun, and I've never played him before.
What is very relatable about Natasha is she's extremely capable, but she's at the core, she's human. She's surrounded by.
It's really weird hearing Laura use her real voice for me. She always like out of character talks with her character accents too. It's very strange.
I feel like Thor got really interesting in the last like 10 or 15 years. For me, I like where he's kind of landed in the public eye. You know?
One of the things I think is cool about Cap is I never feel like he necessarily wants to be a leader. He accepts that he is. I feel like sometimes the best leaders are the ones who don't necessarily want to be, but they're right for the job.
Okay, Jon
Having
Snow.
An original story to tell as well. What they've done at Crystal Dynamics is great, so I think everybody's going to be pretty stoked.
The Avengers are at their best when they are all together, but the chemistry is Do not shake.
Look at that hat, though. He's a baller.
Yeah.
He just walks in with a...
Can't wait for you to be able to play the game, but right now, you don't have to wait for some exclusive content.
Probably my so.
He's really
Baker?
Good. Yeah.
It's just
5
roles I love.
years after A
The
Day.
Avengers pose a danger to society. That was the question, Bruce.
Okay, more from this.
That was the question.
Did you even check the science? Did you check?
It was a heist, Bruce.
No.
We were outsmarted.
The Terrigen reactor was unstable, and you knew that, and you still paraded it before the entire
I love like
world
dirty
saw
hippie
it.
Tony.
We just give up. We didn't give up, Tony. We failed. At least I can admit that.
No, we failed him. We failed him.
Please welcome Scott
Looks
Enix,
good.
head of studio.
I'm definitely that's definitely a game I'm gonna be.
Social media
Yeah.
manager, Crystal
Yeah, I'm not totally sold yet.
I mean, you can just put Avengers on. I'd probably buy it. That's the sad
Yeah.
thing. But
I was also clearly lying.
This looks like it might be okay, though. Like,
Oh, I'm.
you know, the
Yeah,
original
nice
story,
shirt.
voice actors.
Woo!
Still haven't really seen much in the way of gameplay yet, but...
Yeah.
Or
You've just
deets.
seen a high-level view of the cinematic and character-driven campaign.
I mean, you have 4 of my favorite voice actors. Like, I'm already in.
But launch is
I love that he's got a button-up
here we go.
shirt and he's buttoned it up and it's
Marvel's
completely an
Avengers
Avengers
delivers
shirt.
a narrative over multiple years, with exciting new content.
Also,
released
is she
on
wearing a
regular basis.
ripped lab jacket?
Like the Avengers, you and your friends are stronger together. You'll assemble into teams of up to 4 players
Guys.
online,
Guys.
Okay.
Guys.
where you can
Yeah.
master
So
extraordinary
in,
abilities,
so in.
Are we going to start calling dibs on characters now?
growing roster of heroes, and defend the Earth from ever-escalating threats.
Okay, so the campaign's probably single player.
And to make sure everyone comes on this journey with us, we're incredibly thrilled to announce that every new superhero and every new region will be delivered at no additional cost.
Nice.
Sweet.
So they're just going to keep adding heroes, yeah.
Good. That's
As
exactly
someone
how
who's
that
currently
should be
playing
done.
Marvel Strike Force, the one that I like, it's a gacha game I like that's well done, yeah.
So our promise to the community
I hope
is
their
that we
hero
won't
list
have
is about
random
as
loot
expensive.
boxes or pay-to-win scenarios.
That shouldn't be an applause, that should just be, okay, let's move on. That's how it should be.
This game represents a collaboration across Crystal Dynamics,
Oh, no. You can't do the pause and wait.
Yeah.
IDOS Montreal, these guys are here, Nixie Software, our new Crystal Northwest studio, and
Of course.
everyone at Square Enix.
Pepsi Crystal flavored.
Oh, man. Chris
New
got the
Pepsi
exclusive.
Mango.
They're bringing it back to combat New Coke.
Man, I literally have Crystal Pepsi in front of me
We
right
have
now.
an exclusive gameplay demo in our booth
In
that will
stores.
show you more of the core campaign.
This Pajodcast media
its
video is not
original
sponsored by
story,
Pepsi.
And our superheroes in action.
Can we see some of that now?
So, Marvel's Avengers will release worldwide on PS4, Xbox One, Stadia, and PC.
Okay.
When?
And we're excited to be partnering with PlayStation to bring some awesome surprises to the PlayStation audience, including early beta access
Okay.
Win.
and unique benefits that we'll be revealing in the future.
Such as Spider-Man stuff, because, you know, Sony.
But before we go, we have one final glimpse into our world, including when you'll get to play this game.
Okay,
This is what's next for the Avengers. Thank you, true believers.
Thanks, Scott.
Damn it.
Oh, the spider tank enemy from the... Sorry.
That doesn't look ready. Come on, Tony, live a little.
Ant-Man. Hank Pym.
Yeah.
Yeah, take that, Destiny raid boss or event boss.
Unbelievable. It worked.
Man,
we
if you
had
get
that
to play
tech.
as Ant-Man, how fun would that be?
Oh yeah, the multiplayer stuff will add all the heroes.
I'm just imagining shrinking down and how fun it would be. It'd be kinda cool.
Ant-Man.
Yeah, or getting big.
Okay, May 15th.
May 15th?
2020.
Almost a year.
So yeah. I'm gonna say that probably ends the conference, right?
That's my guess.
Yeah.
We'll look at the recap video.
We'll do a little recap.
Well, that's with this. Yeah, right. We're getting. Here's all the shit. I'm trying to decide what are you guys most excited for out of this conference? Avengers, okay.
For me, I mean, I don't have enough of a history with
Final Fantasy. Yeah,
Final Fantasy to be that excited. Like, it looks good, but
they have a lot of remasters coming this year. Not a lot of stuff this year that they're releasing. Kingdom Hearts DLC, I think, is it?
Yep.
Yeah, that's Square. I would definitely say I'm interested in Avengers. I'm interested in the Final Fantasy remake as well. That is also in March, so March 2020. Or sorry, that is early. That is in March.
May.
The Avengers was in May. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder when that beta releases though, because I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of bummed that they showed gameplay. Like they showed loose gameplay in the early footage of Avengers, but they didn't show, what the presumably the footage they have on the floor, the playable demo, that they have on the floor.
Yeah.
Unless of course we saw snippets of that, like the Golden Gate Bridge scene stuff.
We're also far enough out that they might not have anything to work with.
Well, but they just said that they have a playable demo on the floor.
Oh, well then, yeah, never mind.
But like I said, it could be that open. Like again, the open was showing some gameplay footage.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure the campaign is single player. I'm gonna speculate. I don't think that the co-op play as everyone is like with all the heroes getting added is meant for the campaign. I think that if I had to speculate, that would be like side mode. You know what I mean? Like horde mode or whatever, like equivalent.
It could be.
Just because then they would have to put all those characters that they add into the cutscenes, right? So.
Yep, that's a good point.
Which I doubt. And like I think it was pretty obvious. Like you didn't see Ant-Man in the original footage, right? The original campaign trailer. So I'm curious about that. We'll see. What did you guys think overall? Anything else to note? It was really anime.
Yeah, there was a lot of anime going on. I'm excited though. Like even there's a lot of stuff that may not necessarily be from me that I want to exist. Like I think that more people should be exposed to Final Fantasy VIII. I will probably check it out. I don't know anything about it besides.
It's weird enough that I don't know if I think that more people should be. I think it's a thing that if you're really into, it's still got JRPG problems, like it's an old game. But I mean they're remastering it, so they obviously have confidence that it'll hopefully do numbers for them. So. And
I mean remasters can still fix problems that like without going full remake. Like Ocarina was a pretty good example of that, where there's like going into the fucking menu to change your boots was stupid in the original game.
Sure, but
make it an item.
I don't know if they'll end up changing things like length of the game.
No, but I'm also fine with I'm fine with having stupid long games. This is also me. I fucking beat Persona.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that part of the thing of FF8 is like it's a PS1 JRPG, so it's paced very slowly. Yes,
which I'm fine with for me. And
the
JRPG crowd is fine with that kind of stuff.
They can be. But standards have changed for 2019. Most modern JRPGs aren't paced like that game is. Again, by presenting it as a remaster, you're not going into it thinking you're playing a new game. You're thinking that you're playing an up-res version of an old game.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you're going to know what you're getting yourself into generally, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Dragon Quest Builders 2, I want to check out that first one, so before I check that one out, but it looked good.
Yeah. More Life is Strange also.
Oh yeah, that would probably be your guys' big one, the More Life is Strange. So all that must be out by now, eh?
It's not all out. There's a few episodes out.
Okay. Fair enough, everyone. I guess that's Square.
Yep.
That is.
We'll be back with some more conferences. I believe the next one we have to do is Ubisoft.
So. Yeah. The most normal one.
Yep, old Ubi.
Fucking Ubisoft.
But we did see Square, and I got to learn about that Avengers game. So
Yeah. Yeah. Good voice cast.
Yep. Now the onus is on them to get big video game notables for every single character that they add.
Yeah.
Let the speculation. Who are you missing, Kyle? You're the video game voice guy. So
we can just run down the fucking list. Give me some Matt Mercer. Give me some Sam Riegel.
Okay, well, first let's slow down. Matt Mercer. Who? That's what I'm saying. Okay, who do you want Matt Mercer to play?
Fuck.
Who could he play?
He could
Deadpool.
Probably make Deadpool. No, Hawkeye, and make him likable.
Okay, Hawkeye. Yeah. Okay, I got that.
Yep.
I can agree with that. Who's the most like Donatello?
Well, Regal could do so many different fucking.
I know, but Regal would be a tougher one. Like, I mean, he's been in all. To be fair, he's been like Shield Agent number 7 in like a million of these games before.
Yeah, it's true.
Because that's just his. He grinds it out. But that's what I'm saying. That's the whole idea of giving them named roles now, right? It's fine. Like, no, this is your thing.
Your time to shine.
I'm trying to think who I'd like to see Regal as. Yeah. They could go white Nick Fury and give Regal that role.
He would actually make a pretty good Nick Fury. And then, that is perfect. Then he would put Ashley Johnson in as Captain Marvel because she always has to disappear to go fucking film with Blind Spot, and she just comes back. That's like a reoccurring trope that happens with Critical Role because she lives in New York during like when her show is on, so she just like comes and goes. So that fits in.
Break the mold and just get Patrick Stewart as Doctor Strange. That's right. Don't get him as Xavier. Get someone else as Xavier, just to be like, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if they want to go proper with it, we want to stick with
Get weird.
Yep.
Anyway, we'll see you all for the next conference.
Yep. Movies next.
I'm sure we'll play more voice actor names with Avengers throughout life.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I mean we've had enough grinding sessions in Pajodcast. We can do that. See you guys in the next conference.